Owl Diaries, Eva for President. Chapter 1, Election Time. Sunday. Hello, lovely diary. It's me again, Eva the Owl. I'm super excited because this week we will be choosing our class president. I wonder who it will be. I love flags. This is the United Owls of the World flag. Making posters. Making choices. Story time. Helping Mrs. Featherbottom. Ringing Barry the bell. Doing fun homework. The word happy. I do not love. Trying to fly a flag when there is no wind. Making mistakes. Waiting in long lines. Cleaning up. Not being picked up to be Mrs. Featherbottom's helper. Not getting to ring Barry the bell. Doing boring homework. The word sad. I love my family. Here we are sharing a big Wingdale hug. Dad, Mom, me, Baby Mo, Humphrey. And these are my incredibly cute pets, Baxter the bat and Acorn the flying squirrel. They give great hugs too. Being an owl is the best. We can quietly fly really fast. We are nocturnal, which means we stay awake at night and go to sleep during the day. We have very long legs hidden under our feathers. We also have super hearing. I live in a blue tree house on Woodpine Avenue in the town of Tritopolis. My BFF, best feathery friend, Lucy, lives in the orange tree house next door. I go to Treetop Elementary with lots of other friends. Here is my class and our teacher. Carlos, Kiera, George, Haley, Zara, Zach, Sue, Mrs. Featherbottom, Lucy, me, Macy, Jacob, Lily. I can't wait to go to school tomorrow and find out more about this class president thing. Chapter 2, Who's Running? Monday. At school this evening, Mrs. Featherbottom asked us what we wanted to be when we grow up. As everyone started to share, I could feel my cheeks turn red. Lucy, help! I don't know what to say. Oh, you're great at so many things, Eva. Can't you pick one? But that was just it. I like doing too many things. I like to be a vet and help sick animals. I want to be a magician. That would be abracadabra brilliant. I want to be a movie director, a professional wing ball player. I want to be a toy maker. I'm going to be the best fashion designer ever, of course, and an actress. Well, I'd love to be the president of the United Owls of the World one day. My ears perked up. Haley had a really big and really cool dream. Wow, that's wonderful, Haley, and you all have flaptastic dreams. Then Mrs. Featherbottom turned to me. And what about you, Eva? Well, so many ideas raced through my head. Sorry, Mrs. Featherbottom, I'm not sure. Oh, don't worry, Eva. You have plenty of time to figure it out. After everyone shared their ideas, Mrs. Featherbottom waved her wing. As you all know, we will be choosing a class president this Friday. Please let me know who wants to run for election by the end of today. Running? If it's a running race, I'll definitely win. No, you won't, George. I'm faster than you. Oh, it's not a running race. Running for election means that you want a chance to be our class president. First, you will need to plan what you will do as president. Then you will give a speech and tell your classmates why they should vote for you. Ooh, yay! I sort of like the idea of being class president. Then I bet I could help Mrs. Featherbottom in our classroom every day. I wanted to ask more questions, but Sue flew to the front of the room. Yes, Sue. I definitely want to run for class president. Very good, Sue. Who else wants to run? Let me know after recess. At lunchtime, Sue stayed behind to make a plan on how to win everyone's vote. The rest of us went to lunch as usual. So, is anyone else thinking of running? I don't think there's any point. If Sue is running, she'll definitely win. That's true. I would be nervous to run against Sue. But one of us should run against her. Not me. I don't want to have to give a speech. Then you should run, Haley. You'd be great at it. Thank you, Eva. But no, Lucy's right. Sue is popular and good at speaking up. Well, who knows? Sue might be perfect. She could have lots of good ideas. True. So, like everyone else, I decided not to run. I didn't like the idea of having to try to beat Sue. But I was sad that no one else was running because that means we won't get to vote. At the end of the day, our teacher made another announcement. Well, since Sue is the only one running, she'll be our new class president. Would you like to tell our class what your ideas are? Oh, I don't have any ideas yet, but obviously I'm the best owl for the job because I'm fabulous. Haley leaned over to me and Lucy. This is silly. Sue doesn't have any ideas. Are you sure none of you want to run? Haley, Lucy? Definitely not me. I can't. I'm too nervous. Me too, but I wish someone else would. That's when I did a silly thing, Diary. Before I knew it, I threw my wing in the air. Yes, Eva. I'm also running for class president, Mrs. Featherbottom. What? You are? Go, Eva. Great, Eva. Everyone stared at me, and Sue's stare didn't look friendly. In that case, class, here is this week's schedule of events. This week's schedule. Tuesday, tomorrow, Eva and Sue make a plan. Wednesday, speech day. Thursday, class debate and voting. Friday, tally up the result. Oh, Diary, what have I done? This week could end in a disaster. Chapter 3. If I was in charge. Tuesday. I didn't sleep very well last night because I was busy worrying about what I had signed up for, but I woke up with a great idea. I should ask Lucy and Haley to help me. As we flew to school, I asked them about it. Of course, Eva. We'd love to help you. Hooray! Thank you. When we got to class, Sue told me that Zara was helping her run for president. Oh, that's great. Lucy and Haley are helping me. You have 2 friends helping. Then Sue turned to Jacob. Jacob, you can be my other helper. Me? Sure. Happy to help. Later in the day, Mrs. Featherbottom gave Sue's team and my team some time to plan what we'd do as class president. Where do we begin? Good question. I love making plans, but I'm not sure what I signed up for. I looked down at my blank paper and ruffled my feathers. I know. Let's ask the class what they want you to do. Yes, that's an amazing idea, Haley. Wow, Diary. Haley really is very good at this stuff. So we spent the rest of the day asking our classmates questions. Our 2 big questions were, what do you like about our school? What do you think could make our school even more flaptastic? Afterward, we looked through all the answers. Well, the good news is some of this stuff is super helpful, and some of the answers are just funny ones. Lily thinks school would be better if we were taught by unicorns. Well, that is true. And Jacob thinks we should have free candy every day. Carlos thinks we shouldn't ever have any homework. Haley, Lucy, and I agree these were fun ideas, but not really things that would make school better for us. Let's keep thinking about it. Kira would love it if our school could help other owls in the forest. Zach would love it if there were more books to read at school. Macy wants more school clubs she can join. and Zara wished that homework could be easier. These are great ideas, so what do we do with them? Well, we need to decide which problems are most important. Just think about what you would do if you were in charge, Eva. Then we'll tell everyone your plan. We also have to come up with the slogan. Oh, you mean like a catchphrase? Yes, I love it. I'll add it to my to-do list. To-do list. Come up with the slogan. Make a plan of everything I want to do as president. Make badges and posters. Practice answering questions for the debate. Oh dear diary, at bedtime there were too many ideas floating around in my head. But I did think of a good slogan. I can't wait to tell Lucy and Haley tomorrow. Chapter 4. I'm never going to win. Wednesday. The next morning at school, Haley, Lucy, and I held an important meeting. Lucy had made cool badges for us. Wow, these are amazing, Lucy. You are so talented. Thank you, Eva. I took a deep breath. Then I told them my idea for a slogan. I'm a believer in Eva. What do you think? Amazing! I was so pleased they liked my slogan. Now I had to tell them the bad news. I hadn't thought up any good things I could do as president. Oh, don't worry, Eva. I've been thinking about it too, and I came up with ideas. Wow, Haley, these are brilliant. You are so good at this. Thank you, Eva, and you're so good at encouraging people. After recess, Mrs. Featherbottom told me and Sue it was time to give the class our speeches. I pulled out Haley's notes. First up is Eva Wingdale. Please tell us what you will do as president. I was super nervous. My feathers were shaking. Well, if I were to become president, I think we would need a weekly class book swap. We could give food from our rooftop garden to hungry owls. And we should also set up an after-school homework club. I'd, of course, want to know what you all think, but this is just a start. That's it. Well done, Eva. Thank you for your ideas, Haley. Next up, we have Sue Clausen. As I nervously walked back to my seat, Sue danced up to the front, giving out candy to the class as she went. Thank you, Mrs. Featherbottom. When I become president, there will be more free candy for the whole class. There will be new flappy fabulous school uniforms for all, daily dance lessons, and a weekly party, and no more homework. Remember, a vote for Sue is a vote for you. Then she did a backflip and gave out more candy. The class clapped their wings and cheered. Yay, 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 yay! I knew right away that there was no way I was going to win this election. Well, thank you, Sue, but I'm not sure that we can make all those things happen. Yes, but even if some of them do happen, that will be great, right, class? Right. Okay. Well, everyone, back to work. The debate between Sue and Eva will happen tomorrow. Mrs. Featherbottom reminded us that we need to really know our ideas well before the debate on Thursday. After school, Lucy and Haley came over to help me practice for the debate. I did terribly today, and Sue was so good. No, you weren't terrible. Don't worry, Eva. You just need to get your message out. And I'm sure the rest of the class will realize that Sue's ideas are too wild. Okay, so how does a debate work? Let me show you. I've brought some things over to help. I'm going to pretend to be you. Lucy will pretend to be Sue. And Eva, you can be Mrs. Featherbottom. So, what will you both do when you are president? Well, when I, Eva, am president, I will make the class and school a happier place for everyone. And I will make everything fabulous. We had so much fun pretending to be different people. The more we practiced, the better I felt about answering questions. After Haley flew home for dinner, I chatted with Lucy. Haley is so good at all this stuff. Well, she does want to be the actual president when she grows up. Oh, that's right. I totally forgotten about that. I couldn't believe that in all the election madness, I had forgotten what Haley had said in class on Monday. After Lucy flew home, I had the perfect idea that would help us win. But it means I'll need to stay up very late tonight, Diary. Chapter 5. The New Plan. Thursday. Before school, I met with Haley and Lucy. How are you feeling about the debate today, Diva? Not good. There's a problem with our plan. Oh no. What? The wrong owl is running for president. Then I took out the new posters I had made last night. Ta-da! Wow, great idea, Eva. What? You want me to run for president? Haley, I'm not very good at this president thing, but you really are, and you've got what it takes to be the actual president one day. So why not start now? At first, Haley wasn't sure. Are you sure you don't want to be president, Eva? And do you really think I can beat Sue? I'm so sure. And whether you win or not, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you get up there and go after your dreams. You can do this, Haley, and me and Eva are right behind you. The three of us make a great team. Yes, we really do. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you, Eva. At school, we put up the new posters and Lucy quickly made some new Vote Haley badges and handed them out. Vote for Haley. I told Mrs. Featherbottom that Haley was now running in my place. The truth is, I don't think I want to be class president, but I know Haley would be great at it. That's a really honest decision, Eva, and thank you for stepping in, Haley. Later this afternoon, Sue and Haley will have a debate. Then after that, you will all make your vote for who you want to be class president. During recess, Lucy helped Haley prepare for the debate, while I helped Mrs. Featherbottom set up the classroom. Thank you for helping, Eva, and for encouraging Haley to step up. You're very good at bringing out the best in your friends. Thank you, Mrs. Featherbottom. I was allowed to ring Barry the bell at the end of recess. When the class came back inside, Haley looked excited. I would have been so nervous. I was glad Haley was running and not me. Good luck, Haley. You got this. Thanks, Eva. The debate went great. We all asked Haley and Sue questions. They both spoke really well, and they were kind to each other even when they disagreed. I mean, we all want free candy, no homework, funky fashion, and more dancing, right? Interesting point, Sue, but a weekly book swap, homework club, and helping other owls is actually possible, and these things will make us all better owls too. After a thoughtful debate, it was finally time to vote. You were flapperific, Haley. We were so proud of you. Thank you. I couldn't have done it without the two of you. Well, Diary, maybe I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up, but at least I know I don't want to be president. Tomorrow is results day. I wonder who will win. Chapter 6. The New President. Friday. In school the next morning, we all sat nervously waiting for Mrs. Featherbottom to share the election news. Good luck, Sue. Whatever happens, this was a fun week. It really was. Thanks, Haley. Good luck to you, too. The results are in, and I can tell you it was very close. But the winner is Haley. We all clapped and cheered, even Sue. Then Haley gave a speech. Thank you so much for voting for me, and thanks to Lucy and Eva who have helped me get here. You're the best friends an owl could have. Then Haley looked over at Sue with a big smile. Sue, I was wondering, would you like to be my vice president? As vice president, we would work together to help the class. Of course, Haley, I'll be the most stylish VP of all time. Great! So I think my first job as president will be to make one of Sue's ideas happen. Let's have a party tomorrow! Yay! I'm so proud of all of us. We ran a great race, didn't we? You sure did. I'm so proud of all of you. Thank you, Mrs. Featherbottom. We are so lucky to have the best teacher. You know, you're a lot like Mrs. F. That's true, Eva. You're great at helping owls do and be their best. Oh, wow. Thank you. What Sue, Haley, and Lucy said to me really got me thinking. You know what, Diary? Maybe now I do know what I want to be when I grow up. You will find out soon. Right now, I need to get to sleep so I'm wide awake to party tomorrow. Chapter 7. The President's Party. Saturday. Tonight, we all went to the old oak tree to have a party for our newly elected class president, Haley. This was my party hat. What do you think, Diary? Mrs. Featherbottom came along and my brother's band, the Hootles, played. It was flappy, fabulous fun. I can't wait to start making our school better. Me too. We're going to make the best team. We all rocked out. Then I picked some flowers and gave them to Mrs. Featherbottom. I wanted to thank you for everything you do for us all. Oh, and I think I know what I want to be. A teacher like you. Oh, that's wonderful, Eva. You'll make the best teacher. What an amazing day. See you next time, Diary.